So let's see how we're going to create our application. In Eclipse, click File, New Java Project. Let's do that. File, New Java Project. Okay. And type Hello Slick and press Enter, it says. Let's do that. Okay, so as you can see, a Hello Slick project got created. And we saw it under Package Explorer, which is here, Package Explorer. And yeah, this is what it has. So add the Slick library to this project as follows. Right click the Hello Slick project and select Build Path, Add Libraries. Let's do that. Right click. If it's expanded like this, you don't right click anywhere else, but right click Hello Slick. And you say Build Path, Add Libraries. And select User Library and click Next. Let's do that. User Library, click Next. And then check the box next to Slick and click Finish. So let's do that too. Slick, Finish. So as you can see, Slick came here as a library, and it has the jars that we added to it. And then we need to create a new class, Java class, as follows. Expand the Hello Slick project and right click the SRC folder, select new class. Let's do that. So we already expanded it. Right click the SRC folder, select new class. Okay. This is type simple test and press enter. And we will see the empty source code of the class after that. So, simple test, enter, and yeah, this is simple test.java. This is the class, and we see the source code. Good. So go to this website, select the sample code towards the middle of the document, and copy it. So let's go to that website. This is another tutorial. So we're just going to select the whole source code, and then copy it. Okay. And so delete everything in your simple test Java file in Eclipse and paste that source code. Okay, so let's delete everything and then paste that source code. Okay, and as you can see, there's an error here. When I hover over, the declared package does not match your expected package. Remove the package declaration. So I'm getting Eclipse to help me, and I'm saving it now. Save, so I can get rid of the star. Okay, we did that, corrected the errors, and then we're going to run this class. And how are we going to do that is right click simple test Java in Package Explorer, select Run as Java Application. Let's do that. Simple test, right click, Run as Java Application. When I do that, I see a frame per second counter and Hello Slick World. So this means that Slick is working for us. If this window hadn't opened, it would mean that there's an issue. Maybe I added the wrong jars or whatever, I forgot a step. So if you don't see this, then go back and try to fix whatever you did wrong. And yeah, we saw the window with Hello Slick World and a FPS counter. So if you got an error instead, read the console pane of Eclipse, right here, console. So you would see a bunch of red errors if it wasn't working. And try to make sense of those errors. If you can't, if you can't resolve it yourself, paste it in an email, those errors, paste them to an email and send them to me. Okay. So the next step is to make your Eclipse environment a little more user-friendly. That's how I prefer to use Eclipse. So close the task list and outline panes on the right-hand side to give more space for the source editor. As you can see, my source editor is pretty small because I, low resolution here. But even if you have a high resolution, you want to see your whole source code. You want to use most of the Windows space for your source code. So task list, I'm going to close. I don't use outline. I'm going to close as well because what I use navigate. I have to select the source code first. Navigate. Show in breadcrumb. So this is more useful. I can say, click and see functions that it has, and I can go to package, any level, even project I can select. Okay, I think I forgot to add that here, which I will. So on top of the Package Explorer pane on the left, turn on the yellow two-way arrow that says Link with Editor. This will let us see where in the project our source code is. So this is what I'm talking about, Link with Editor. It needs to be pressed in like that. And if it is, then it follows where, as you can see, simple test is selected here. So if I was to go to some other source code, for example, Slick has some, if I move back to this, it goes automatically to simple test. If I move to this, then this one gets selected automatically. Okay, so it follows where the source code is. Good. The next thing it says, to the right of that button, click on the little downward pointing arrow to open a menu and select Package Presentation Hierarchical. So let's see what it is. So this was the button. On the right there's this arrow, and then Package Presentation Hierarchical. So as you can see, it changed how these are presented. This is a much better, easier to read way of looking at packages. It'll make your job easier. And then, yeah, I was supposed to add the showing breadcrumb thing, but I already just showed you. In case you missed it, it's navigate, showing breadcrumb. So this is the breadcrumb. This tells me which package I'm at. If I go to something else, some source code. So see, it says I'm in this jar, this package, and this class or interface. I can go to other classes, and in that I can go to different functions. So this is a really useful way to browse your code base, and also the package manager here, package explorer here. Okay, so this is all we had in here. So it says go to this other tutorial to run the test programs that come with Slick. So we're going to do that as well.